Hello, it's Prentice speaking again. I'm doing a video. It's Super Saint Saturday, um, and I'll just talk briefly about Saint Therese at the end. But first, I just I've got kind of a preamble to that. I've been thinking a lot about um, different people and how different people have different um, spiritual capacities. Um, and yeah, so it's I have been thinking, like, when I try to reach people and say, this is what I think, and this is how to grow your spiritual life, and this worked for me. Um, is that really going to be applicable to everyone? I've had some really intense spiritual experiences, and I don't think everyone is called to that, or is going to get that. So I don't really know why I have that a gift, and yeah. So and this will come back in the end. I'm going to talk about the few of these spiritual experiences that I've had, just kind of briefly. Hopefully. The first, I guess, was the first three are all reading books. And I found my heart was beating really loudly, or really it was um it was not that I could feel it, just like it was a heartwarming thing or something. It was like really intensely. I could feel my heart beating a lot. And the three books, the first was Ayn Rand, who is not anything near Catholic or Christian, or even like a nice person. Um, she's she's not. She's like um she's really kind of cold, and she's an objectivist, and that's her philosophy. And but that book really appealed to me. Um, I don't. I'm not sure why I've got some theories, but yeah. So that was one thing. So yeah. So don't go looking to man for spiritual enlightenment, because I'm sure you're not gonna find that. Um, but she's one. The second one was reading G.K. Chesterton. He's I think they're trying to make him a saint, but it's not going too well. Um, yeah, but he's just an amazing writer. He's really incredible. So I mean, some of his stuff just really, it's so poetic and really touched me. And the third thing was reading the Bible. And I was reading part of the Old Testament where it's like, this guy begot this guy, and this guy begot this guy, and it was like a really long genealogy of really unpronounceable names, and it was totally useless, and I just really felt really strongly that yeah, it was one. So, and also the Curcio, I went to Curcio is kind of a short retreat, spiritual retreat. They go on. I at one point, what you do during the Castillo is there are talks given to all the candidates and all the people who are on that team, and we at the end of the talks, each table takes a turn going into the room where we keep the Eucharist, which, if you're not Catholic, that's a really holy place where we believe the consecrated host actually is the body of Christ. It's a really weird thing, and kind of hard to explain, and yeah. So anyway, so I'm praying there, and so there are four of us are lined up and saying a prayer. At that time, I didn't really, totally believe that the whole Eucharist thing, but I knew it was a really holy place, and so I prayed, and then went on to the next guy. But after I prayed, I felt I kind of distantly heard what they were saying, but I was just so overcome by a feeling of like utter and more love than I could handle, and I remember kind of saying, not yet, or just kind of give me room. I got to breathe, and so anyway, that was a really intense experience. So, all these experiences, I'm wondering why do I get them? And, how, like, other people don't, probably, I don't think, everyone's going to get these. So, I'm talking to people and, where does it fit? So, that's where Saint Therese comes in. Oh dear, I'm past 10 minutes. Wrapped up really fast. So she's talking to her sister Pauline, who's going into the convent ahead of her. And she's talking to her older sister and saying, why do some people have big souls and some people have little souls? So Saint Therese, she was like ultra connected to God. Like she knew she was gonna be a saint at like age 4. she was like totally intense, and like she just really like knew like she was a big soul, and so she was kind of worried that why do I have this and other people don't really have that. And her sister filled up 4 glasses, or 3, whatever. 3 glasses, one big, one medium, one small, and filled them up to the brim. And she said which one is more full. And so Saint Therese kind of clued into the fact that God, fills every heart, as much as he can. And the different souls are like different flowers. And there's some roses, there's some little like pansies or whatever, but they all contribute to make up a really great garden. And yeah, so anyway, that's all I'm gonna say for oh shit. It's 13 minutes, so okay, well I'm gonna talk about some else tomorrow. Okay. Alright, thanks guys. Bye.